Today on the channel, we are taking a look at Power Ring. Welcome back once again, guys. G Topo here for Being a Fine Figure. As today we take a look at the last remaining figure in the Starro the Conqueror Build-A-Figure collection, Mcfarlane Toys DC Multi-Universe of Power Ring. And this is a figure that I have been anxiously waiting for. And I'm glad I managed to get my hands on it on one of my Target runs. So, you know, without further ado, let's jump right on it on the packaging. As we can see, standard Mcfarlane DC Multiverse packages, 22 points. It does have the picture, and this is the last of the Starro Build-A-Figure. It has the legs, and it also comes with one of the extra stars there. And then it has a nice, beautiful stand figures of Power Ring. The side, Crime Syndicate Power Ring, nothing much. Open window there. In the back, just a picture of Starro himself with the remaining piece. Let's just jump right on it, man. Let's just get this open and I'll be right back. And here's a figure out of the packaging. So let's just jump right on the accessories and get them out of the way. You know, standard Mcfarlane card here, a nice picture of the figure itself. I wish they would have used a little bit of the source material, but then again, you know, it is a nice trading card there, a little bio there of Jon Stewart there, with this Earth version of it. Again, all Mcfarlane Toys comes with that basic stand. It does come with the extra starfish here. Nice there. And then I guess the bottom legs, the bottom tentacles, or the, you know, to finish the Starro Build-A-Figure. So let's get these out of the way and let's just jump on the figure. As you can see, this is a beautiful, beautiful figure of Jon Stewart. I love this version of the Power Ring. I mean, it is great. I mean, just looking at it, I mean, it works. The uniform works. The texture on it, it is great. Love that head sculpt. I mean, it's just down to the wrinkles in the forehead there, you know. Might have to make the head a little bit shinier, but, you know, nice detail. I mean, even the ears, I mean, look at the details in the ear there, side there. Even the shoulder pads here on the uniform here, I mean, they work. It's very nice detail there on the arms. I mean, the sculpt, the body mold. I'm sure I don't think I've seen this one before, so I mean, it's great detail. I mean, it's down. I mean, this is a really nice little figure here. It just works. I'm glad I was able to catch it there. My Target had tons of them. When I went the first time, I ended up taking a trip today, and when I went, they were all gone. So, you know, I'm kind of glad I went when I did, and I was able to pick this up. I mean, it's great. I love this version of Jon Stewart better than the last version. As far as the articulation, let's just jump right on it. I mean, the head does not go much up. It does go down quite a bit. Even with the pads, you get that much. It's a nice looking pose, actually. You get that much on the arms. They do go around. If you go up around there. It does have bicep swivel, double jointed pin elbows. It doesn't have any forearm, but the wrist goes all over the place. So I noticed that the ring is actually on the left hand, and on the other figure, the ring, I guess he's left-handed in this universe. Well, you know, side note there. It does swivel to the side. Crunch, you get that much. Back, you get that much. Standard Mcfarlane with the little, here the clip there. It goes by that much. Doesn't really hinder the uniform like other figures do. Does not have a thigh swivel at all. Double jointed knees. Pins, huge. These are pretty big pins there. It does not have any bottom swivel either. The legs does have that rocker, and it does have toe articulation. It's very limited on some of the movements that, compared to other figures, you know, not having the thigh and stuff like that. But man, I mean, this is one hell of a nice looking Jon Stewart figure. I mean, the mean look, I mean, says it all, you know, Crime Syndicate, you know. This might be by far the best figure out of the bunch. I mean, granted, I do not have Power Woman, or I'm trying to play the long game on that one, till it gets to clearance. But I think, you know, I thought the Owl, man, was a pretty good figure, but this one, I think this one's a little bit way ahead of it. I mean, if you get a chance, again, go out and get it. It's a great. It was worth the wait. You know, they left it for last, and it was worth the wait. Let's see how it looks next to some of its other Green Lantern that I have. The only other Green Lantern I have, it is this Jon Stewart here. As you can see, he has a little ring on the, I mean, even the ring. I mean, when you think about the ring, the articulation on the ring, it's much better. I mean, the ones on this side, as you can see, is like all over. The paint's not even, it's off-centered. I mean, this is a nice looking ring. I mean, this is, look at the head sculpt. This is what I mean. This is a great looking head sculpt. I mean, granted, this is a couple, you know, year or so back, but man, I mean, the articulation on this one in the head sculpt, it's amazing. He means business. I mean, this is one mean looking Jon Stewart. I mean, he's gonna wreck shit up, basically. Again, probably standing up here. I mean, that's amazing. You know, that's why he looks next to those. You know, the other Green Lantern figures that I have are Kyle Rayner, which this one here, small feet, not too happy with it. I mean, it's a nice looking figure, the texture and everything, but the feet are just so weird and out of place. And then the other figure I have is the there we go, the Hal Jordan Parallax figure. You know, and the Jon Stewart, I mean, it just stands out. I have to say Jon Stewart here, Power Ring, and the Parallax stand out more, and then Kyle, and then John, the Green Lantern would be like dead last as far as my top 4. I mean, I still got a few more lanterns that I want to get my hands on, but right now this Green Lantern is way above the rest. Let's see how it looks like next to some of its teammates. Here it is next to their teammates in the Crime Syndicate, and it just stands out. I mean, Jon Stewart Power Ring, this figure completely stands out. It's a great looking figure. I mean, the uniform, it's detailed, the texture on it, I mean, it is much better. I mean, the Owl, I think it's a great looking figure. It does have its flaws, you know, in the paint, but other than that, I mean, this is nicely done. They did a good job. It was worth the wait. I'm glad I picked it up. And you should too. You should go out there and pick it up, because this is going to be a great addition. Again, I don't have the complete set. I do not have the Superwoman. I know I said Power Woman earlier before. I don't have the Superwoman. I am waiting, you know, playing the long game on that one. You know, they had it on clearance the other day, but it was just like a $2 difference. I know eventually they're going to drop it down a little bit more. When it does, I will pick it up. I am in no hurry to pick up the Superwoman. But, you know, sooner or later, I will pick it up because, you know, it's to keep my collection together. Yeah, I definitely going to need it. But, you know, I wish they do a second wave. I mean, there's still characters out there that from the Crime Syndicate that we can... It'll be a great addition to these, or some exclusives or whatever, Mcfarlane toys or whatever. Get on it, man. Let's get the Crime Syndicate completed. Other than that, guys, thank you once again. Subscribe, hit the like button, or any comments. You tell me your opinions on the figure. Again, as always, grateful if you stop by and watch my videos. And I will always catch you on the next one. Peace.